What's going on, everybody? It's Dopamine and Balance, and today we're going to be looking at another car, an OG car, an old one, called the Cheval Picador. Very cheap car. It's like $75,000, so I'm not going to even show the price. It's based off the El Camino. Let's jump into it. All right, roll this thing on in here. First off, we're going to go check out the exhaust. What do we got? Wait a minute, hold on. Let's do the engine first. Get a little bit of a boost here. This thing is not going to be a hot rod. There are two reasons mainly for this. It's mostly, well, what am I saying? It's an OG car. This thing's going to be pretty slow on the road, but I want to collect it. I mean, this is pretty cool. I didn't know there was an El Camino in this game, but there is. There actually is. Actually, I think I did know that. I've just forgotten. But nevertheless, this is in story mode. This is an OG car. OG as it gets, it's in story mode. It's also a vehicle that stars in, it started off in Grand Theft Auto in San Andreas, where Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, a lot of the ballers would drive this car and so on, and you could find this in the hood and stuff like that, near Davis and all that stuff. It's also, I think it was also in baller territory as well. Also, you could find this car in Las Venturas, being Las Vegas and San Andreas. But let's go ahead and check out the vinyls real quick so I can showcase this off for you guys. So I do all of this showcasing as well as customizing because when it comes to showcasing, yeah, I showcase a lot compared to other people because I want you guys to be able to see what the car looks like and what it has to offer, its options available for you before you buy it, in case, like, you know, if the performance isn't what you're after, if you're after a customization approach, then you can see what it's like before purchasing it. I mean, $75,000, that's not a lot in this game, but hey, don't judge, I guess. I mean, if you're starting off level 1 and you want to get your first, like, if you want to buy a car, I mean, you could steal this off the street, but if, like, you weren't gonna, if you want to go looking for this thing, which is not the most common car in the world to find in this game, especially on online, but, you know, I just showcase, for this in particular, it doesn't make any sense to me saying that, but, you know, I showcase everything as well so you guys can see before you buy, so you don't have buyer's remorse. So I think I'm going to stay with the black, keep it crisp, keep it dark, and I'm going to see what I can add on to this because it's an El Camino and it does look really great black, but that's what she said. But I don't want to keep it like just black. I want to have a little bit of accent to this thing, a little bit of spark to it, a little bit of flair. Obviously with the secondary we can change some outlines on the back there. You know, we got the cover up. It's not, I don't think I'm going to do anything with that. It kind of looks too contrasty on this El Camino. It's also in a terrible place. I don't agree with that one bit. But I think there's something I can do with it. We'll go back to it probably. We'll probably go back to it. Okay, we got the fins here, the front bumpers. I like the blue, but it's a little, no, I don't like the blue. I take that back. It's way too contrasty. We're going for a black build, and that's also what she also said. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. It's such a, there's not a lot of customization with this Picador. I will say that, the El Camino, there's not a lot of customization. It is what it is. This is an OG vehicle in the game. You're not going to be allowed to do a lot, but I think I'm just going to go for something, maybe car, yeah. I think I'm going to go for something maybe a little bit lighter. Well, we'll go back to it if we need to change it, but I think I'm going to, yeah, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and check out the vinyls so I can showcase. The red looks pretty good. Oh yeah, that's pretty tight. That's also, if we wanted to go for a El Camino, the movie build, or Breaking Bad, like, we could do the red. But I'm going to do something a little different, see what they have. Let's see what they have. So, some pretty, oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. It gives me Bro Street vibes. That's pretty cool. I might go for that. The pink, that's pretty cool if you're going for a lowrider. But I don't think you could, no, you can't take this to Benny, so the lowrider vinyls are kind of weird. That looks cool. Yeah, that will blend in with that secondary that I got. Holy crap, that's pretty cool. Okay, so see if we get the black we want. Okay. And for headlights, we're gonna go xenon. Change the car up a little bit. Actually, you know what? Nah, let's not do xenon. To keep it a little bit classic, let's keep the stock lights because they're yellow and old. I keep the stock lights. Put some covers on the thing, give it a little bit of a accent, a little bit of a spark to it. You know, we're customizing after all. I never understand the type of people. You know, clean cars are great. I love clean builds more than a lot of people, but with some cars, especially when we have a bunch of vehicles you own, like, why would you want to buy everything in the game and just have it stock, like, and then say that oh, this is your build? You didn't do anything to it. So yeah, I've never understood that. So we're definitely going to make this thing a little bit different. I'm not going to have it all black. There's going to be some later builds I make that are going to be clean, like this classic muscle, but yeah, I like this already. I mean, that vinyl is so sharp. It looks so great with the black too, because, you know, the vinyl's white, those stripes, but they go into an ombre to a darker blue, and that just accents and just melts into the black. That's so dope. Kind of makes it look like a racer. But I think I'm satisfied, so we're going to go ahead and give it a test drive. Okay, we're out on the road. I got out here going towards Sandy. Give this thing a little spin. Okay, so after customizing the engine and the transmission and all that jazz, drives well. It's got good handling, good control. Stays on the road, heavy, not too heavy. It's not got all the traction in the world, but got no complaints on the handling. For a car like this, for an OG car, got no complaints on the handling. Look at that turn, that left. Absolutely gorgeous. Now the top speed's horrible. The acceleration isn't good either, but it's what you get with an OG car like this. It's also, it's a little bit sad that you can't take this to Benny's and get it upgraded. I'd go ahead and give this thing already. I'm going to give this thing a 4 out of 10. It's a 4 out of 10. If you liked the video, give me a like. If you didn't, comment. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.